Amazing. Welcome. Oh. Oh. All right. Let's see, Capricorns. What is coming in? What is happening to my... Also, just so you know, Mercury retrograde full effect. I literally got disconnected midway through the last one. So if you are a Capricorn, Sagittarius, make sure you guys check it out just in case it's 2 parts for Sagittarius. Again, so let's see. This is the journey into love messages, guys. This is my Oracle deck. You can find the links in my bio. Let's see what's going on. Again, this retrograde energy is going to be bringing in a lot of stuff for you. So just make sure you're staying focused on yourself. Again, it affects Virgo and Gemini placements. So again, make sure your communication's clear. Make sure your thoughts are clear. Technology may be giving you a little bit of a hard time as well. So just know that, whoa, I mean, just know someone's got a lot to say. Let's see what's coming through for you in the meantime. Someone could be far from you. Whoa, really miss somebody. There's a couple different energies happening here, so I just want to be mindful. Some of us could have lost someone. Perfect imperfections on the bottom as well. So it's kind of like things aren't working out the way you want it, but they're still perfectly falling into place, okay? So there's just a lot of different stuff that's happening, guys. Thank you so much. Let us see. Okay, so I never meant to push you away. So someone could have been dealing with like a lot of emotions underlying here, you or your person. Again, maybe sometimes without even realizing it, like you're dealing with your own thing, and then that kind of forces people to leave, or we push people away, or we do something that we don't really recognize because we're in a certain space or element, okay? And let's see, we have like the ocean kisses the shoreline. So there is something beautiful. Now the movie Aquaman could be significant because that's where that song is, like everything you are was made for me. So there is a lot of beautiful energy. Could be a water sign, could be an earth sign here that you're dealing with, but again, it's a lot of rough water, right? So this could have been like a lot of difficulty. This could have been a lot of emotions, and it's sort of leading to this. So it's sort of like the water smashing the shoreline is also like, it's eventually like the emotions kind of erode the earth, right? So the water erodes the rock, which means at some point, like somebody can't like barricade their feelings anymore to some extent. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, and that's the Everly Brothers song. So there's dream, 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 dream. When I want you, I'm feeling blue, right? So this is someone who's certainly thinking or fantasizing. There's a strong element where maybe you are dreaming about you and your person, okay? Whoa, physical seduction coming through. It could be a lot of interesting different things here. Could be some candle play. You guys like, you know, wax that way. But there's a lot of different things happening here where someone could be, of course, this alluring, beautiful, like, you know, like with the flame here. So this means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But I love you. So there's something in the next 2 weeks about telling you how it is. Again, yes, Valentine's Day is coming up. So someone could have some plans or have some ideas on how to express this. I mean, they certainly want to take care of you in certain ways. Other side coming through, so there could be some distance, could be someone far from you, there could be some kind of barrier, right? Like I said, barrier reef, could be significant. Maybe you're from Australia right now watching this, but there's this element about like having to climb a fence to get to the other side. Some of you may have lost someone that's, you know, just coming through to let you know that they're here with you, because I do feel like with the sail away with me here too is it's sort of like you have to cross something, whether it's a border, whether it's a boundary, whatever it is. And I feel like they're sailing, so boats or something like this could be significant for you, but it's asking you to kind of ride through whatever this wave is, right? We had all that rough water. Oh, and that was heaven sent. So this person is an absolute blessing. I feel like you or your person could have been dealing with a lot of tumultuous emotions, a difficult time, right? So you're like rising over the emotions, everything is kind of settling, and the water is calm after that rapidness, right? And it's like the heaven sent, this person's been a blessing, or there's something beautiful and divine in this connection. And then you have miss me. So it's this interesting, I feel like there's this aroma where there's this energy, because not only is there physical attraction. Okay, obviously like the seducing happens because you miss this person. So it's sort of like the distance creates that void, which creates that pull, which creates that space. So of course they want to fill it. It's like that tug of war kind of energy, because if you're chasing something, it runs. But for some of you, there's been like this space, and all of a sudden it's like this, I'm missing this. What is that's missing? Well, they're missing you, or you're missing me, whatever it is, right? So they're missing you, whatever, you know what I mean. But either way, they miss you because they're also realizing they love you. And how do you know you love something? Well, when you notice its absence in your life, right? So let's see. And sometimes that's the hard part, right? Sometimes we have to lose things to know that we love them or that they mean a lot to us. But it's also about getting grounded. I feel like there was a lot of turmoil, maybe some depression, maybe some anxiety, maybe some overthinking. Could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, but there could have been a lot of stuff you were trapped in your head, which makes sense because you don't know what you're, you know, when you're stuck in your mind, right? We're trapped in our mind, we're gaining wisdom, we're clearing our thoughts, but you don't know that you're pushing people away because you're battling your emotions, you're battling your thoughts and your thinking. This can also be this person. Maybe they were really struggling. I mean, who isn't, right? We're all stuck in isolation. We're all trapped in making decisions that are probably harder than normal, or we're overwhelmed with different dynamics in our environments, and sleepless nights, restless nights, not gaining that mental peace, okay? And I feel like a part of that could have been financial for some of you. Some of you, it could be because of somebody. Some of you, it could be because you're wanting some things. Thank you, everyone. There's a lot of clarity that's coming in. What is coming through? Whoa, something serious though, Capricorn. Okay. This person may want to marry you. This person may want to offer something very significant. A lot of earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You could be a boss. You could be bossing up. You could be an owner of business, manager, leader. A lot of serious intentions. Contracts could be significant. Is there anything else? Thank you. Whoa. Bottom of the card, the truth shall set you free. Ace of Swords, a lot of clarity and communication, but that's also what is going to break you free from this. Okay, so some of you could have been overthinking something way too much. Okay, and what happens when you're overthinking? Well, it exhausts you twice as fast. You could be overthinking how to start something, overthinking how to do something, and then you haven't even done it yet, but you're like, I'm ready for bed, I can't do this, I'm too tired, I'm not even gonna get it started. So cut it out. You got an idea, you're gonna go for it. Some of you, this is also communication from someone very significant. Eagles could be significant. Very higher connection coming through for you. Gaining stability, gaining finances. Maybe again, like I said, if money was tight or money wasn't working out very well for you, things are in a shift. Okay, someone's coming in with a serious offer. They know what they want. You could be either gaining solid ground and gaining that confidence and gaining that beautiful energy. You are standing in your energy. You are standing in your power. And this also will bring out that beautiful confidence. Like it's not just confidence anymore. It's just like, if it's a masculine energy, it's like the bravado. If it's a feminine energy, then it's like the certainty. Like there's just something that is so sexy. And I feel like it's because like you're doing what you love and you love what you do. So you're just you. Like I feel like Capricorn, like you're vibing at your capacity here, which is great because I feel like you finally broke free from like kind of an overthinking phase, or perhaps this is how your person feels, is like you're too busy. Maybe you're working too much. Maybe your person's working too much. Maybe there's like a little bit of greed involved too. So you want to just be careful with that because we have new cycles, world card. So this is also, beautiful new opportunities, new cycles, closure, which is great because you're breaking free from this thought process, especially if you've been like feeling defeated or stuck or trapped in some kind of way. You're gaining some kind of success. Could be recognition, could be an opportunity, could be an offer coming towards you because you know you've evolved, you've grown, right? I never meant to push you away when I was dealing with those things, but then now all of a sudden, boom, we got a wish coming through too with the Aquarius energy, the enlightenment, even though I was wanting to say alignment. An enlightened alignment, like I don't know how else to say it. Like you are gaining a lot of this beautiful energy with like the emotions, right? You've transmuted emotions, you're recognizing, you're kind of like as you're filtering the water back. And I see in another reading I got the Carif, right? So carafe or whatever. Like there's a lot of things that are coming through the carafe. Oh my God, Edie, come on. I'm okay. Third time's the charm, okay? So there's something that you're starting again. There's something that you're doing again. And because you're figuring this out, you're processing whatever this is, it's helping you. And it's interesting how that came out in another reading, but it's here. So she's holding that, and it comes after that burden. You've got to lay this down. There is something that perhaps you've been building, something that you're creating for yourself. Now, again, the burdens can also just be all the crap that you've been, you know, if you've got too much stuff going on, too much clutter, too many things, that stagnant energy prevents things from working out the way you want. It prevents new from entering. It blocks stuff because there's no space, right? If you want to make room for a partner, then you got to have room for that person to live with you. You got to have room for that person to fit in your life in some way. But I feel like a big part of this too is you've been trying to build. Either you're trying to get to something that you're building, or you're trying to build something like you're like, oh, that's nice, but I want to make something my own. So you have all the tools you need. You have all the resources you need. And now you're just kind of getting down to making it. And I feel like that may be what's so different is before you were kind of feeling discouraged, or before you thought it had to work a certain way. And I feel like that's the truth because I'm about to sneeze, but you are moving forward quickly. Cancer energy. So this Cancer full moon was probably a really big catalyst for you to releasing a lot of that mental torment, releasing a lot of the emotional burdens, releasing a lot of the stuff that have been really weighing you down, and kind of integrating your dark, your shadow, and your light, right? So where shadow work has certainly benefited you immensely, and I think that that's where you're recognizing, like, I needed the dark to see the light. I needed the light to appreciate the dark. Like I needed, like, whatever this is, like when things are good, they're good. When they're bad, they're bad, but I'm good for either way. I'm ready. Let's go. Like I know who I am. You're running forward into this new space. My throat chakra. And I feel like, again, see, it's funny, as soon as I touch this card, there's something that you have not expressed. There's something that is still not, like, you're resisting this conversation or communication. So for some of you, this could be also what's bothering your person. This could be what's bothering you is like, you know, but someone's not speaking up. Can be checking up, can be stalking, can be like that kind of energy, not in a creepy way, but in a way where like things are going to be going quickly once that happens. Someone could be still checking on you. Again, that retrograde energy is going to bring back, maybe people are like, oh, what is he doing now? What is she doing now? And it's kind of like they're creeping, but there's this element of you needing to kind of like know that the research and everything that's happening is bringing you this benefit, is creating these opportunities. If you're studying or thinking of studying something, then this is you like taking that initiative. Like I said too, some of you could be going back to school with the Hierophant, could be getting some kind of degree or some kind of diploma or certificate in something, but this is also wow, my throat chakra. Taurus energy, very strong here. Significant partner. So for some of you that are like, this person sees you as their wish come true. Also big recognition. Also teacher energy, right? Like you could be recognized around the world for something. Again, fame. This is like world famous. A healer, teacher, creator, like spiritual person. Like there's just a lot of energy that comes through with this. So you have worked really hard to get to this status or to create this or to evolve to this place. Some of you are, of course, needing, thank you, are needing a mentor, are needing someone that's going to help take you to this next level. And it comes through all the work and all the clarity and all the dynamics. Thanks guys for the gifts. I love you so much. But it's leading to this truth and this energy. I love you, Clint. Thank you. Leading to this new beginning that you are practicing and learning. Now, again, children could be involved, but we're moving forward from this. So just so you know, it's all going to help you gain that stability and security. Finances are going to get better. You could be getting a lot of offers. You could be getting a lot of completion, a lot of circumstances that are really going to be bringing you that beautiful vibe. And it's leading to this emotional fulfillment. This is something you've been wishing for. This is something that you've been guided to do. And some of you, it's in the form of a person. Some of you, it's in the form of a commitment or connection. But it is someone who is in alignment with you. I was looking for the other cards. Here they are. And we have the King of Wands, a lot of passion. For some of you, this could be same sex. For some of you, it's different things. But again, we do have two kings here, so there could be more than one person who has an offer for you, more than one person who has intentions. But if this is one person, then they are both very stable and secure and confident, but also very passionate, loving, and driven. Now, this can also translate to a very stable, sensual connection, but it's also speaking to having a very beautiful dynamic of intense energy. And again, that is the king ding-a-ling energy. So someone does really have intense intentions towards you, and as they should, because if they see you as what they want, then they will stop at nothing to have you, and not in a creepy way, but they will deliver, they will perform, but they will also show up. And this is coming in quick, okay? And I feel like as much as there may be so many energies, there is a lot of stuff that is working out in your favor, that is bringing this fast. Okay, now for some of you, this isn't someone you know, so this could be a secret admirer. We don't see the face. This could be a communication you're not expecting. For some of us too, this could be someone coming from the past, because that retrograde energy brings back people, but it could be bringing back people that are not kings, right? We want that higher vibe, that higher energy, that you've been working so hard to get into this stable, beautiful energy. And I feel like it's like gaining that peace. And I feel like there's a lot of protection around you as well. And I feel that you are gaining so much of this, because this person really does feel like a heaven sent, right? This person is helping you gain that clarity in this darkness. And some of you have been praying for that wish, has been to get out of whatever that space was that you're finding yourself in, all this chaos, creating whatever is happening, but you're creating this safe space of light. And that's exactly what I said about the Chariot card, about no matter what it is, you're integrating the shadow, you're integrating the light, you're recognizing who and what you are, you're figuring out what you want, but keeping yourself protected and centered. So meditation is significant, prayer is significant, and just in general, whatever the incantations that you're telling yourself are what are pulling you out of that dark space, but helping you harness that and really fly forward. Like, this is the stuff that creates those major shifts and changes in your life, especially if you or your person are both in these separate places, mentally, physically burned, or however this may be for you. Someone may not have meant to push you away because they were really struggling with their current, what they were facing. And there's maybe too many burdens for you to cross to get to each other, especially if you're in different places, because we did have that come through already. So a world card could mean a love at a distance. It could mean that there's separation or just contrast, but this cycle is ending. And again, it doesn't always mean an old person. It can be a new person. It can be something different, but let's see what the prayer is for you. What's coming in for my beautiful Capricorns? What do you need to know? Oh, Capricorns, you got a couple. Okay, wow, this is interesting. The two cards I have for you are both relating to children, so I'm going to say the prayers, so please, again, not to trigger anyone. The first is for anyone who is expecting a child, and the second is for anyone who has lost a child. So we're kind of getting into a bit of a heavy vibe here, but I also know that this can be either what maybe one of you were grieving, what one of you were struggling with. This could also be how you meet your person. This could be a lot of different things, or especially if you're trying to have a family, maybe you've struggled. Maybe that could have been the wedge that came between you and your partner, was the loss of a child. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to be very sensitive, but I'm also very aware that it means different things for different ones of us, and it doesn't necessarily mean at an early phase. So this is for anyone who is expecting, so any of the mothers who are expecting at this time, or if you or your partner or a friend of yours, so keep them in your thoughts and intentions. Okay, it wants me to do that 1 second because it fell off. Let's do the grieving first. So, okay, I want to just say this very nicely. If anyone did lose, your rainbow baby is coming, okay? So I just want you to know that it will be okay. And this is a gift from the divine, especially since we're talking about children. I just want you to know this is your sign. So let's do the loss first. Dear Father, your spirit carries the softness of eternity. You are the fragrance of comfort, and you are the unfolding lullaby. Please encircle my dear friend in their grief. Cocoon them within your arms of love and whisper heavenly truth into their soul. And keep each fragment of their broken heart safe. Thank you that we are in pieces in your presence will keep us together. So I lay them in your strong arms, Jesus. Come carry them. Watch steadily over them day and night. May they come to know that they are beloved and their beautiful beloved child is safe with you, not lost, but found, known, loved, and cherished. Amen. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for your patience and your compassion. This is obviously a very heavy reading for some, so please just know we love you, we hold you, we support you. And again, let's focus on the life. So for anyone who is praying, that is carrying, that is expecting, let's take a deep breath just to clear that energy. So deep breath in, deep breath out. I want you to close your eyes and envision your beautiful baby. Dear Lord, I know this baby that is growing in my womb is precious. May the baby be healthy and perfect in your sight. May every joint and bone be stitched together perfectly. When the baby is born, may you give us the grace to teach them your ways. May their gifts and talents be seen from an early age, and may we not ignore them, but help nurture them. Jesus, you taught us to live life more abundantly. May this child have an abundant life. I believe and pray. Amen. So, I mean, it's a little intense, but I also know that everyone's dealing with different spaces, and I feel like maybe that's the cycle. Maybe you've tried and not succeeded, and this is the one that's going to stay, to take, to come to fruition. And this maybe have been what your wish is to have a partner that wants the same things, is to have a partner that will still stay with you through that struggle. And that could have been what the difficulty was between the two of you, but it is working out in your favor, and there is a desire to have that, to create that for each other. So God bless each and every single one of you who is in that position. We pray for a successful process, and I hope you enjoy making that and having that time together. And I just also want to say it's 222 on the 22. So please know that's 5 2s. That is a very powerful transformation and change while I'm doing your reading right now live. So please know that you are receiving major balances, major shifts, major things are evening out, right? Because it's about the good and the bad. It's about the cycles of change. And then it's also about duality and polarity, which is certainly coming through with that Chariot energy. And I feel like because there's 5, it's amplified. That, you know, if we add it together, that's 10. If we multiply it together, like it's doubling. Okay, so there's a lot of impact, a lot of change. So the momentum is being created. You just have to release the burdens and allow yourself that healing and emotional peace, and the rest will fall into place, especially with this person, with this connection. This connection will lead to children. This opportunity does have beautiful future. There's a beautiful future here for the two of you. So God bless each and every single one of you guys. Please, just a friendly reminder that there are a lot of people pretending to be me, so only use the links that are in my bio or in the description box below. Otherwise, I will never message you offering a free reading. I will never reach out to you asking for money for anything or donations for anything. The only place you will find me are on the lives, and only you can contact me on my website. I'm not answering anybody on any social medias to prevent any further confusion, as unfortunately some people have been taking it a little too far. So please use your discernment, please use this advisement, and please never ever send anyone your personal information. We do not do that. It's unfortunate that people have to do that, to the point that we have to protect ourselves by warning you constantly. So please use this carefully and cautiously, and it's not just for me, it's for any other people that you follow. We don't do that. So just know that we love you, but you have to come to us, okay? So God bless you all. Love and light. We'll see you really soon, and I'll be right back with the next sign. Take care. Bye.